People of the internet, I come to you in the finest of haircuts and the most kempt of appearances. Uh, Today, I'm traveling. I'm on the Great Pacific Northwest Revenue Selfie Tour of the second half of 2023 of October. So I'll be traveling the next 2 weeks here, going all the way up to Seattle, hanging out with some friends. Hopefully, going to meet Evan Dunn, a good friend of mine. But today we are going to talk about an interesting concept. So I'm working right now with Sam Gong of Workspan, and one of the things that I like to do is if I can create content for people in my pipeline, it both shows goodwill and it gets me juice. It gets me juice from the person that I'm chatting with, and it also gets me juice online. So I can give something away to them as a freebie, because I'm also giving it away to you, something they didn't ask for. So today what we're going to do is we're going to look at, I pulled a bunch of titles that Sam targets, these partnership titles. And then totally unprompted, I looked at all of the posts that these folks are talking about in partner development. That's kind of what Workspan does. One of the fascinating things is that with cold email, it's really, really hard to get a hold of super senior decision makers. But if they're posting on LinkedIn, it's a lot easier to engage with them organically. I'm not talking about the pitch slap. I just got pitch slap for this video. Look at this. Look at this friggin' pitch slap. So I connected with someone. Thanks for connecting, Jordan. I help companies design and execute integrated campaigns that generate leads and grow customer acquisition. Is that on your radar right now? Don't do that. Talk with people online. Have a conversation, right? You have these super large deals. Why are you automating messages like that? So we're going to show you a workflow using mostly Clay and ChatGPT to be able to identify if a post is relevant to you, scan your entire market for posts, sort by those that are relevant to you so you can engage organically and not sell. This is a game of impressions, right? Sam didn't reach out to me because he's like, Jordan, I saw one post that you did that was super relevant. He's like, I've been following your work, right? And that's the difference here. So if as a seller, you can engage with people organically, it doesn't feel like you're trying to close them, and you're able to talk to them about the problems they're talking about. But the challenge is you need to sort the world. So, wow, a lot of talking ahead of time. I'm so sorry. Let's dive into the actual content. So the first thing we're going to do is, I pulled the titles inside of Clay. I can't show you the people here because LinkedIn will get upset at me. Got the organization name, and we're finding recent posts by user. So we're going to use LinkedIn URL and just like basic keywords: Azure, Microsoft, Amazon, AWS, partnerships, marketplace. So I did some really basic keywords. I didn't go crazy. So I think there's maybe, I don't know, there's tens of thousands of people in this table here. There's only 727 rows. And then these are the number of posts found in the last 90 days. But now that's still like, no seller is going to go through 727 posts. I mean, that's crazy. So what we need to do is identify which of these posts are really relevant to Workspan. So to do that, we're going to do basic stuff. Define this company's ICP and buyer persona from the lens of a VP of product marketing. Leave no stone unturned. I am not interested in short summaries. I want you to be completely exhaustive. The goal is for this ICP and persona to be taken to leadership team and define their entire strategy. Work out your thinking step by step. This step-by-step thing seems to perform language models. So all I'm doing is just pasting Workspan's website. And probably what I'm going to do is go into some of the other pages. I just wanted to make sure, and they don't have a lot of text here. So I already got that. There's another easier way to do this. If this context one is getting kind of long, so I'm going to submit this. It's going to, it's not going to puke. Okay. Sometimes it pukes, and I have this little extension, ChatGPT summary, so it just will summarize what this company does. So this little extension is very helpful because then you don't have to paste the entire. I used to work at Palm many years ago. For 7 years, I worked at Palm. It's really helpful because then you can just kind of copy and paste this thing in a ChatGPT and you don't have to paste the whole website. But But fortunately, whoa, that hawk, I'm on the river here. The hawk just went for a dive here to try to catch a fish. Okay, great. So actually, in my custom instructions, because I said work this out step by step, it's not giving me the ICP. It's like, now give me the ICP and persona. Anytime that you can delay, like delayed gratification here, it's going to be better because you can get the model to sort of think through things. Oh, great. This is the ICP and buyer persona. Okay, good. Now what I want to do is I want to send a prompt because my purpose here is to be able to create a prompt for chat for the API to be able to qualify if this post is good. Now that you have information on this company's ICP and persona, my goal is to evaluate a person's LinkedIn post for relevancy to this company. So inside of this prompt, you need to include everything about Workspan that is going to be absolutely key and valuable to identifying if this post is relevant. Then I want the end of the prompt to say that the goal is to score the series of posts between 1 and 10, where 10 is the most relevant to the to Workspan. Now help me create this prompt, making sure that everything in this chat that is relevant is included in this prompt. So basically, I will use, I put April Dunford in my custom instructions. My view is better than yours. I just saw 3 ducks land on the water. And they're swimming upshore. The woods are amazing. Have you ever been in the woods? Woods are great. Okay, it's like translating what I said to. The nice thing about this Whisper GPT plugin is that you can talk to it while it's still doing its work. But, you know, river internet is not, it's not what it used to be. All right, so what I'm going to do is, while that happens, I can use the OpenAI. Oh, by the way, this Clay agent is going to put me out of business. I'm not going to talk about it today, but this is crazy. It's so crazy. It's really good. Okay, LinkedIn post. OpenAI. Okay, so I use the legacy OpenAI. I use my own API key. Number of messages, 3. I always start with the system prompt here. You are a VP of product marketing and understand ICPs and personas well, and you care deeply about targeting. Product marketing for Workspan. Oh, this is like actually a perfect example where I can use this thing for Workspan. Okay, great. Now submit that. I'm really multitasking here. You're getting all the juice. Here is info about Workspan. I'm really grateful that Clay doesn't take away this old legacy integration thing because I love it. Okay, wow. Great. Let's delete that. Okay, system context. Now user. Here's a recent series of posts from a person. Oh, no, actually, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I actually need the results of this thing. Wow, this is going to be a great. This is great. So I always do this in two separate pieces here. Here are the contents of the user's post in the last 90 days. Only return 1 to 10 as a score. So remember, I don't actually care about the content, right? This is where the seller needs to do the damn work. I don't know what they're gonna, I don't know anything about this company. But I want to, I actually do want the post, but I want all the post. Yeah. Okay, I want the full juice. I want the full GPT-4. I'm not, I want to be very creative. I was like, no, I just, I trust you, ChatGPT. You're a creative person. All right, let's go ahead and filter this again, just because greater than 1. I'm not going to do this, but I wanted to, and maybe I'm using clay wrong here. Add filter. Oh, great. There aren't any more rows because this integration is running right now. Look at the reactions. Okay. Great. I think I have everything I need. Continue to add fields. I just want the content. Save and run first 10 rows. So hopefully this will as an AI model. Oh, object. Oh, this is like, oh, this sucks. This sucks. This is like a clay usability thing, I think. Okay, find recent. Okay, post. I want the actual content post. And I have to, oh, this is like, let's see, there's a way to do this. Oh yeah, okay, I know the trick. Okay, now, here we go. This is a trick. So you go to the formula here, and then you just need to, great, plus, yeah, I think this is it. Oh, this is, okay. Great, this is it. These are new lines. Text with tokens. This is painful for you to watch. I'm sorry. Yeah. What am I doing wrong? Okay, I'm gonna do this. The way to do this really is to just actually get this information. Yeah, this is 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. So really what I'm trying to do here is iterate against all of the post here. Let's now go to text with tokens. Oh, see, I broke it. I totally broke it. All right, I'm gonna have to do this the obnoxious way. I'm sorry, I know this is like pretty terrible to watch. And I'm sure Eric at Clay is like, what are you doing, you you dumbo? There's a way better way to do this. Post. Okay. But you're here for it, right? You're here for only the finest of clicking and scrolling. This is growth sometimes, actually. You know, you should get used to this. People don't. People think that growth is all glamour. It's really just getting into the details sometimes, and that's sort of what I'm doing here. And then I'll provide this video to Clay, and then they'll be like, did you try clicking that one thing? And I'm like, yeah, I didn't. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 7. Post. Okay, great. All right, let's try this again. Great. So we probably also want to look at this as reaction, like this 901, the person's going to drown, right? Oh, yeah. Look at this. This is amazing. Sam, I hope Sam loves this. All right, we're going to run this for the whole thing. Let's actually see if this is a 7. Yeah, that's totally a 7. See, this is hard because this person has multiple posts. So they looked at so this is the kind of interesting thing, is that I probably should change my prompts because there are 4 posts. So what I really should do is I'm gonna change this. This is where, like, it's really important to have the nuance. Your goal, it's okay if I want you to use a high watermark. So if there are 5 posts and one of them is a 10 and the others are 5s, return 10. So if there are 5 posts and one of them is a low, I don't, or the highest score, return the highest score. So I try not to put numbers in here because if I'm asking it to rate 1 to 10, I think it uses those numbers and it overly aggressively goes for the numbers. So that's why I'm like high score, low score. So it is forced to think. It can't just say 5 and 10. So if there are 5 separate posts, 5 different posts. Oops, I did this wrong. I went back. All right, let's go this again. Edit column. Okay, I want you to use a high watermark. A watermark for the score. There are up to 7 posts per user. So if 5 of them, if most posts are very low scoring, but one of them is super high scoring, return the highest score for all posts. Highest score for the, return the highest score, the highest score post. Highest score, yeah. They're up to 7 posts per user, so if most posts are very low scoring, but one of them is super high, return the highest score. So then I want to post one. I want to give it context here so it knows what it's looking at. This is really important. And the nice thing about this is that, again, we talked about how this is really useful for enterprise accounts, right? Because our email deliverability rates are awful for enterprise. I won't even, if you're selling to, I won't sell you outbound services if, maybe blank. Yeah, this maybe blank thing is important because some of them just won't have it. Yeah, so if I was saying, if you're selling to enterprises, sometimes it's just really hard to get in the inbox because they've done such a good job at filtering. I got a friend from HP. He's like, I never see messages from people I don't. That aren't in my contacts. Okay, great. Let's do this again. And then the other thing that we need to do is, like, for this to be useful to Sam, actually, no, I think, yeah, I'm going to give him the LinkedIn URL of the person, which should be enough for him to, to do this. All right, well, I'm going to end this here because you've kind of seen the juice. We've ranked all of these posts here. So what we've done is like we found the ideal people, we found their postings, we identified the ICP and persona of the company, and we used ChatGPT to score all their recent posts. So if your sellers are spending time only on their ICP at great people that are posting organically, suddenly your LinkedIn game can be way stronger because you can set up automations so that you don't have to be cold connecting with people hoping they're even on LinkedIn or they're even talking about your stuff. So now you know the people to engage with, how to engage with them, what to engage with them about, and that they're talking about the things that you care about. This is a great way to get in front of senior buyers and to spend your time as a seller doing manual things that don't scale, but only on the most precious of accounts. Yeah. Thanks so much for watching. If you're in Portland, Seattle, or anywhere on the Pacific Northwest, give me a ring and I'll drive by your house. We'll take a selfie together and shoot the shit about growth. Later.